We're live. I didn't think it was gonna work. It kept freezing. But we're here. We are here. Who's coming in tonight? It's really late. I don't know if anyone's gonna come on, but I meant to be on sooner than this. I think it's been 10 days since my last live stream. I'm failing over here, guys, but right now I'm just talking to myself. Nobody's here. Oh, I should message Vera. I wonder if she's up. Hold on. You guys might not see me for a second. Okay, so I just messaged Vera. I don't know if you guys could see me at all yet, so I'm still just talking to myself. That's fine. Actually, I didn't even want to light this yet. I have cards. I wanted to pull some cards. Hi, Jay. How are you? I miss you. I miss everybody. I was gonna be on sooner. I know you're probably like, you always say that. How are you doing, Jay? Let me put this joint down because we have a Scorpio full moon. You're stressed. Why? It's the full moon, isn't it? JT Raw Dog. Hey, JT Raw Dog. How are you? Vera, yeah, you're here. You guys. I'm hoping Katie shows up too because some funny stuff happened for me and I want to share with you guys. I bailed someone out and they was ungrateful. They're always fucking ungrateful. I People are assholes. Um like one of my little sisters, I fucking bought her a cell phone once. I paid her bill for like 4 months, and then like the fifth month, I couldn't afford it, and it was like $50. It was like, just you pay it this month. I can't afford it this month, and it turned into I was a piece of shit, and I wouldn't pay her bill, and I had bought a better phone for our other sister, so I was an asshole for that too. But the other sister, she got added onto the plan, and the phone was free, so I didn't even pay anything for her phone. I ended up taking it back from her because she pissed me off anyways. But then I got the other one talking shit about how much I suck because I got them both phones. And, you just you can't fucking make people happy. You can't fucking do them favors. You can't do shit for anybody without them being ungrateful pieces of shit. But that was really nice of you, Jay, that you did something nice and tried to help someone out. It just sucks that they didn't appreciate it. Um, can you play music? I can't. I can't. I probably could, but then I don't know how the copywriting stuff works. Um, I've seen people play music on YouTube and they don't have a problem. But then I hear other people say like that, like they'll get like in trouble or whatever. I guess it depends what song you play. I don't fucking know. No, you didn't. No, I didn't. What? JT Raw Dog. Wait, I don't remember ever seeing your name here before, JT. No, she won't play music. LOL. Talk sesh. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I did bring some cards out. I've been slacking on the card reading, guys. And we have a Scorpio full moon. I wanted to come on yesterday and do like a full moon reading, and then I was planning on doing it tonight, being at my desk and having like a nice big full reading, but then my kid ended up falling asleep during the day and taking a long ass fucking nap, so then she was up to I fell asleep while she was still up, and then I woke up, and then she's sleeping, and I'm like, shit, it's kind of late to start yapping away in the house. I like to start yapping when they're falling asleep, so it kind of like, but when it's like silent, then all of a sudden somebody just starts talking, it's kind of obnoxious. So I came out to the car. I did bring the cards. I don't know if I'm gonna pull any. Um, right, fucking being nice. I almost had to get bailed out myself. uh, oh, Josh Goodman. Oh, that's unfortunate that you feel that way. Stop acting black. I'm acting black? How does one act black? Josh Goodman was timed out. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that we had to time out a Josh, because you guys know how I feel about Joshes. You want a hot body? You want a Bugatti? What? You better work, bitch. Right? Whatever you can sing. Yeah. Who took my name, Raw Dog? uh, I love this community. I'm glad you love this community too, JT, because I fucking love it. I think it's awesome. I mean, sometimes we get trolls and little bitches in here, but whatever, you know. All right, so my regulars that know about the term situationship dude, you guys remember how I've talked about that fucking guy? Well, guess who's hitting me up and is so sorry? They always come back around, don't they? They always come back around and they're always so sorry and oh, you were so good to me and blah blah. Go fuck yourself. The fuck? You want to be friends? You want to be friends? Go be friends with your girlfriend, you fucking shithead. What the fuck? You need emotional support from a female? Go get it from your girlfriend, you fuckface. What the fuck? He misses me. Yeah, he can fucking lick my asshole. He can't even do that. Fuck him. I don't even want him anywhere near me, dick. Yeah, they love bomb you. Right? Right? He's all trying to love bomb me behind his girlfriend's back, the same girl that he tried to make me feel like I was delusional about when I confronted him about her, and he was like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I don't. Now you're in a relationship with her, realizing your choice fucking sucked. And you're like, oh, wait, Lindsay was better to me. Maybe she'll still be my friend behind my girl's back. Let me try and line this up so when I leave my girl, I got Lynn right there. No, fuck you. Fuck you. And here's the thing, guys. I'm the kind of person where I'll forgive you and I'll still be your fucking friend, but not him. Not somebody that lies and gaslights and then on top of it won't even admit that they fucking lied and gaslit. Like, you can apologize all you want, but you're not even apologizing for what fucking hurt me. I wasn't fucking sad that you didn't want to fucking be in a relationship with me. I was sad that we were really good friends and you shit all over it. Like, sex is more important to you than our friendship. Now you want to come back around? Why? Because your life's fucking sad and I make it feel better? Fuck you. Fuck you. Meanwhile, how fucked up is it that the night all his text messages were coming in, Phantom, the one I do love talking to and do want to talk to any fucking time, he sent me a long message, like fucking like 5 scrolls worth of length of a text message that same night, and it didn't come through. He texted me on Mother's Day and was like, hey, happy Mother's Day, by the way, like, did you get my message? I'm like, no. Then he resent it. And I'm like, what the fuck? How come I didn't get this? Instead, I was up that night with fucking shitheads text messages coming in, making me mad. Like, you're my friend? I wanted to throw my phone when I read, oh, I told you I'd always be your friend. You know, you're not my fucking friend, you fucking asshole. And I'm, but you know what? Like, I feel like I did the healing work. When you end a connection, whether regardless of what the connection was, when you end a connection and you're in pain, you have to do the healing work. When you don't and you just try to fill that void with someone else, you're just piling up shit on top of shit. So, you know, I took the time, I did the healing work. I spent a lot of time alone. I've done a lot of clearing out. And I'm like ready for somebody new to be in my life. But it's like I close the cycle for myself, but at the same time, we're only in control of that so much. There's also, it's like I close the cycle within a cycle, but then that bigger cycle itself is now coming to a close. That's what happens when they come back around. It's kind of like, it's like a test. It's like, do you want to get pulled back into their shit, or are you moving forward? I'm moving forward. I'm not moving backwards. Um, I'm not going to allow someone that took advantage of me and took me for granted to come back into my life. Especially when they don't even know what they're sorry for. If he knew what he was sorry for, then I like I would maybe like be like a civil friend where once in a while, like if he hit me up I would talk to him, but like you don't even get that from me. You tell so many lies, like you believe your lies. Like I can't be involved with someone like you. I don't want to spend my entire conversation with someone wondering what's a lie, what's the truth. That's exhausting. Go fucking figure out your shit. Figure out why you're a fucking narcissist and a gaslighter and heal that shit so you don't fuck up beautiful people like me. It's like it's insulting. It's like you're gonna come back with this half-ass apology. You fucking played so many mind games with me and then acted like you didn't. Like it caused an issue. Like I have to repair my relationship with my daughter because she took me being depressed as like she was doing something wrong and she felt neglected. Like you didn't just fucking crush me, like it affected my children. Fuck you and your bullshit apology. You miss me. The fuck? Um People are lessons. Yeah, they are lessons. And it's like I'm grateful for the lessons. I told him, I'm like, you know, our connection's karmic. I learned all I needed to learn from you. I don't want to learn anymore. Not in this lifetime, not in another lifetime. I forgive you, but goodbye, Andrew. Like, and then he texts me a day later saying Happy Mother's Day. He doesn't know what goodbye means, apparently. But whatever. So, back to how Phantom's message didn't come through that night. I feel like I needed to process the closing of a cycle. So I share this with you guys so you can start paying attention to patterns in your life and start becoming aware of, hey, is a cycle coming to a close or is a new cycle beginning? Like what's going on? You know, we have an easier time when we know what the fuck's going on in our life. Did my light just suddenly get brighter? Did you guys see that? Like, let there be light. Am I crazy or did it get lighter? Um, she's fine. Good. This is her channel. Yeah, exactly. If you don't like it, you can leave. Bye. The fuck? Hold my beer. Um, all right, hold on. I wanna catch up on some comments because I was rambling for a minute. Blah blah blah. I love this community. Hey, pumpkin pie. Hey, Josh Miller. He misses you. Yeah, they love bomb you. Tell him he was a situation, nothing else. Yeah, bad situation. Fucking toxic one. Uh, you know what's funny is like he's lucky he even got me on the phone, right? And he asked how I'm doing, and I'm like, I'm good. And you know, to be polite, I'm like, how are you? And then it suddenly just it was him just venting about his life and everything that's going wrong. It's like you haven't talked to me in over a year. And you're sorry and you want to just talk about yourself the whole time. Cool. Where's Catherine? I don't know. Where is Katie? He ghosted you? Yeah, pretty much. He was well, he was trying to ghost me but was acting like he wasn't ghosting me. He would make contact like a little bit here and there, but when he would talk to me, he would he would tell me we were fine and there wasn't an issue and that he wasn't avoiding me, and it was just kind of like, but that's not it. It was just bullshit. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Jay. Um, I'm very aware of people too aware. LOL. Right? Friggin' oh yeah, so Phantom, the reason he sent me a long fucking message that night. And here's the thing, I think I was sensing, I think I either I'm just mentally ill, like more than I thought, or like I don't know if like my clairaudience is like developing more or what, but I'm starting to hear things. I sound insane. I'm hearing things. Um, but I think what I was hearing was, I don't know, like letting me know like that situationship dude was going to be hitting me up. I don't know. All right, just hear me out. Because I'm sitting in my room and I've got like slanted ceilings. And a few years ago, I had like a wasp infestation, like in the slanted ceiling. And I'm laying in bed and I'm hearing what sounds like a lot of like buzzing and like an active like wasp nest or a beehive or something. And I'm like, oh no, are they like building a nest in my wall again? But then I'm thinking it's nighttime. why why would it sound active now? Wouldn't sound active during the day. But I just like I'm hearing this noise like it was annoying. um but then like the next night I'm in my car and I'm smoking and I hear the noise again. I'm like, okay, so it's not in my house, this is in my fucking head. Now I'm like, okay, I think I'm like maybe schizophrenic or something. But all right, now it's like what do wasps and bees or whatever represent is irrelevant in this moment for me, because what I'm focused on is, well, when I'm hearing this sound, what is it making me feel? It's making me feel unsettled. It's making me feel uncomfortable. It was making me feel exactly how I felt when I started getting messages from situationship dude. And I was like, oh, okay, is this like a new like ability that's forming, and like I'm tuning into like things that are like coming, and these are like signs? I don't know. I could just be losing my mind. I don't fucking know. So so I was texting Phantom like, hey, not to sound like a schizo, but do you ever hear things that aren't there? I love that this dude still talks to me because I say some weird fucking shit, and he's never talked to me on the phone. We've never met in person, so like he's learned my personality just through messages. So um oh yeah, and then tonight I was hearing what sounded like a dial tone for a phone in my kitchen. I was like, this is weird. And then anyways, back to, okay, so I messaged Phantom. I'm like, not to sound like a schizo, blah 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 blah. He messages like a long thing back, but it didn't come through. I think situationships dude's energy like blocked Phantom's energy from coming in that night. Because situationship dude is a toxic motherfucker and just brings just darkness all around. So his energy like came in and blocked out like the godlike energy from you know um after I talked to situationship dude the other night, and I was thinking a lot about Phantom and the contrast between the two of them, and they're like fucking Jesus and Judas. Like situationship dude is a fucking Judas. Like you'll think he's your friend, you'll think you guys are cool, but really he's stabbing you in the fucking back, and he's gonna fucking lie about it and gaslight and be a fucking snake. And then we've got Phantom over here. He's just like the sweetest, kindest, most knowledgeable spiritual man that I've ever met. So that's what I've been thinking about, like the contrast between the two. Um but anyways, yeah, also like I was saying, guys, paying attention to when cycles come to an end. Like for me, every single time somebody has fucked me over and they come back around to apologize, it's always around the time someone new is about to come into my life, or somebody new that I've been talking to is going to start evolving. So by situationship dude reaching out, I'm like, okay, that's a closing of a cycle right there. So a new one's about to begin. Who's it going to begin with? Is it with Phantom? Is it with someone new? Or does it have nothing to do with a romantic relationship? Could it be my YouTube channel with you guys? Could this be evolving more soon? I don't know. All I know is that situationship dude sucks, but thank you for making me completely mentally, emotionally, and spiritually fucking break down so I could rebuild myself to be on this YouTube channel with you guys. And also, I don't know, I forgot where I was going with that. Um, I'm like drawing a blank now because I'm like, shit, cards, joint, do I want to do either one of them? And now I'm like, shit, I should catch up with some of these comments. Um, JB, how come we don't talk anymore? I hope I didn't offend you some way, and if I did, go listen to Led Zeppelin. Wait, which Led Zeppelin song? Hey, Ro, how are you? So you were basically asking him if you're schizophrenic. LOL. Well, I was asking him if he hears noises too, so I guess I was asking him if he's schizophrenic too. Oh, man. I had my third womb healing today, and that's another thing. It's funny. I've had like one womb healing each month the past 3 months, and I originally started going for them to finish clearing out any like remnants left in my field that had to do with situationship, dude. Like get every last bit of fucking out of me, away from me, that has anything to do with him. And it's funny that like right before my final one, suddenly he's hitting me up. When we shift our energy, it like people they're not consciously thinking like, oh, it's not like he was like, oh, Lindsay's energy has shifted, I gotta reach out to her now. But energetically and subconsciously, he feels the shift going on with me, and it shifts him and makes him want to come towards me. And no, thank you. But that also means I've shifted my energy enough to where it can allow other people to come in as well. Um, Good. It's been a while. Yeah, I mean, I've barely been on here. I gotta start coming on more. I wasn't even well, I was gonna come on tonight, but then when my kid took a nap and I realized she was gonna be up late, I decided against it. And I was like, I'm not even gonna go on. Um, but then after my nap, I was like, maybe I'll get up and go smoke a joint and go on for this Scorpio full moon. I mean, the Scorpio full moon was yesterday, but I have a Scorpio moon, so I'm very excited about this energy. The Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. There's like a lot of nurturing energy around this. Like the center card is the Five of Cups. It's like a down, a sad. I just heard hopeless. A hope. Somebody's feeling hopeless, but there's also all this nurturing energy around them. You know, like the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is like so like grounding and caring and supportive, and the Queen of Cups is so like loving and just nurturing and just so like like I'm picturing like just like this warm energy just like wrapping around. It's like the love from the Queen of Cups is like it's weird. I'm almost picturing like the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter, but only it's like a cloak of like a protective like loving energy. That it's like that's what I'm getting off these cards, and they're surrounding this sad energy. Um we have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Whatever that means. Good, it's been a while. Yes, what's up with the Scorpion full moon? Maybe the warm energy from departed loved ones. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Um I feel like with the Scorpio full moon, I feel like anything that has made us feel sad or shameful or regretful or even depressed or gloomy, I feel like we're being like supported and like hugged by the universe in a way. Like, now I'm just like picturing just like rocking like from side to side. Like you know when you hold like a child and you like kind of just like rock them. That's what I feel like the like if it's not a person, then it's just the energy around in general right now is it's trying to like nurture, which is interesting because for Scorpio energy is like about what's hidden, what's buried. And what's hidden and buried is all coming to like the surface right now, but there's also a very like it's like we're being held while we're releasing it. I want to say I kind of shit. I can't think of any other of the alignments that are happening right now. I think Venus is still in Aries, but the moon in Scorpio. I don't know. I kind of wish I could open my app, my astrology fucking app right now, and look at the other alignments because I just keep getting this like rocking, like nurturing energy. Um, Scorpio energy is extremely powerful, so I feel like this is probably a time, like this full moon is probably a full moon where a lot of, I feel like I want to say like there's a lot of like ancestral support that's around us right now with the Scorpio full moon. I just heard from beyond the grave, obviously from the beyond the grave if it's ancestral. Now I just heard guided and supported. It's like you know sometimes I wish I could just get like it's like all right if I'm gonna like receive messages can it be more than just like a couple words? Can it be like a full on like cohesive message? um Maybe the warm energy. Yeah, maybe. Hold on. Let me fix this. There we go. Um, what else did I want to talk about? I don't know. I can't really think of anything right now. Let's see. Scorpio full moon. What else did I want to talk about with the Scorpio full moon? Three of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Devil. The High Priestess. You know, it's, hold on. I'm going to put the Devil and the Three of Swords over here for now. I almost feel like this, like, Three of Wands, see how it's, like, the colors all in the center, almost like you got to focus into the center. And then, like, I noticed the crystal ball with the High Priestess. It's almost like, seeing the future. Seeing the future. It's, the Three of Swords and the Devil. Through our pain and through our trauma, if we really understand our pain and our trauma, if we understand where it is that we've been, then we can see where it is that we're going. Oh shit, dropping the cards. Yeah, that's I feel like that's pretty much it with these cards. That's the complete message, because I keep looking at this Three of Wands and the colors in the center, and it's like it's got the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, but it's like missing like the indigo and purple, and the indigo and purple's right here. So it's like the Three of Wands is, you know, waiting for the ships to come in. It's like you're heading out soon. You're going somewhere soon. Um, and it's like you can see where you're going with your eyes out in front of you. You can see where you're going. All these colors is like where you're going, but also inside is the rest of it. You know where you're going because of where you've been. Like the purple and blue on this crystal ball is making me think of like these colors are representing like where you've been, the knowledge of where you've been. It's going to help guide you in where you're going to the rest of the colors. I'm not really sure how else to explain that. Um you know, sometimes we have to be torn to pieces, ripped to shreds, broken down to see everything that's there. You know, sometimes we like if we want to do the healing work and we want to go inwards and we want to find out what's in there, heal it, you know, to evolve and grow. Sometimes getting hurt like I did with Situationship Dude is exactly what we need in order to see what's in there. Like he completely and totally ripped open my father wound, and there were aspects to that wound that I didn't even know needed tending to. So, you know, I could sit here and be like, he's a piece of shit, but he did me a huge favor by being a piece of shit. I know we don't want to like give people credit like that, but well, I also got to give myself credit for actually being aware, paying attention, and learning the lessons. You know, because if I didn't, I could get sucked right back into that shit. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lynn. You were so good to me. Like, I was hoping we could be friends. I've been wondering about you for a while. Keep wondering. You miss me, watch my YouTube channel, because that's as close as you're gonna get, fuckwad. But why the devil? The devil's our trauma. The devil is our unhealed wounds. You know? The devil is what tells us, you know, like, you know, times where you thought like I didn't like you, Vera. That's the devil telling you that. Like, oh, she doesn't like you. But that's because of unhealed wounds. You know, the Three of Swords, all how the Three Swords had the heart all torn up and wrapped around the Three Swords. Once upon a time, you were wounded, you were hurt, and then that gets ingrained in you, and it, you know how people are like, oh, I've got demons. We all got demons. You know, we all got a devil of our own. um, and those demons, our devil is our unhealed trauma. You know, people talk about the devil like it's so evil. The devil, I honestly I don't think the devil's evil. I think the devil's wounded. I think the devil doesn't know how to be anything but, you know. So when we have trauma and we're not tending to it, it it does our devil doesn't know how to be anything but. You know, it doesn't know how to do anything but tell us to be insecure, tell us that people don't like us, tell us to stay away from things that might be good for us, you know? Um, but the devil's only doing that because, like I said, it's an unhealed trauma. It's trying to protect us, you know? Um, like, like like for you, Vera, when it's like, well, is there an issue between me and you, Lynn? Because if so, like, you know, you're trying to protect yourself. You're trying, like, to be like, I need to get out of here before you fucking hurt me because you care about me and I care about you. And if you suddenly just found out like I don't give a shit about you, Vera, fuck you, Vera, that would fucking hurt, right? You know, so it's like your past trauma, your past pain, it's like let me protect myself and get hurt less by trying to get out of the situation now because it feels good to be here, and if I get rejected by it, that's going to hurt even more than if I chose to leave, you know? Um and that's the devil. That's the devil. But how people usually associate the devil as just this evil thing that like can't be fucking tamed, like um I'm like, I want to hug my demons. I want to like hold them, rock them, tell them I love them, and then they're like, what is going on? And then they start to soften up a bit, you know? All right. I'm gonna light this joint. I kind of want to pull another card for some reason though. Hmm. Ooh, we've got the Four of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Ooh, and Strength at the bottom. Somebody just needs the strength to get there. It's like the Knight of Pentacles. It's like slow but steady, but they're very methodical. But it's crossed by strength. They're moving slow, but like it's like they're dragging their feet, but they're like it's like dragging feet, but like desperately trying to get there. I don't know who this is for. Four of Wands and the Father of Swords. Somebody's trying to make a decision to go on some sort of journey, like a new path, a path that they haven't been down before. It's like wanting to like go but dragging the feet. I don't know. I don't know. We shall see what goes on with who, when, and where. Oh my God, Vera, so it was my daughter's birthday this past weekend. All week long, I just wanted to get the house straightened out, and I got a jump house. I got a bouncy house. All week long, it was like, it's gonna rain this weekend. I was like, no. And then all week long, she had fucking pink eye, and I'm like, no. Then, like, a couple days before the party, the washing machine, the new one that I got, broke. I was like, no. So many times this week, Vera, I was just like, no. Why? Why? Oh no, poor thing. She still she still has pink eye. And the doctor's like, she can go to school, and I'm like, he's like, I don't know if it's bacterial or viral, and I'm like, well, I'm putting the antibiotic ointment in her eye and it's not doing anything. So I think it's viral. And he's just like, well, she can still go to school. And it's like, yeah, but isn't it still contagious if it's viral? I had sent her to school one day, but I don't know. I kept her home today. I might send her tomorrow. It depends if she wakes up with her eyes crusted shut again or not. Pink eye is highly contagious. I know that's why like when the doctor was like, "Well, you can send her back to school." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you know, see, I went to nursing school. Not everybody knows that if you have a virus, antibiotics aren't going to do anything for it. Antibiotics work for bacterial infections, not viral infections. So if her pink eye is viral, I can put antibiotics in her eyes all I want. It's not going to do anything. And it's not going to make her not contagious. And she's going to be contagious as long as she has fucking gunk in her eye. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. The doctor was like, she can go to school. Just like, even with COVID, it was. I'm like, it takes years to make vaccines, and everybody's just like, oh, go get the vaccine. Even my cousin pharmacist was like, go get the vaccine. I'm like, that just doesn't sound safe. Like, what do you mean? Like, I was just in the nursing program, and they said it takes years to develop a vaccine, and now we've got one in like 2 seconds. That don't sound right. But what do I know? I dropped out of nursing school. I don't know shit. And I mean, I'm hearing shit. Oh yeah, back to me hearing shit, guys. Um, I wonder if Phantom's thinking about actually talking to me on the phone. Maybe that's why I was hearing a dial tone. All right, so I was in my kitchen earlier and I started hearing a dial tone. I'm thinking like, is one of the phones off the hook or something? So I'm like, we have one of those like old like rotary phones on the wall. So I walked up to it thinking maybe it's not like hung up all the way. It's hung up all the way, and I'm like going near my grandmother's room listening. Like, does she have her phone off the hook on speakerphone or something? No. And then I'm standing near my fridge. I'm like, it kind of sounds like it's coming from my fridge. But then I'm like, no. Why would a dial tone sound be coming from the refrigerator? And then when I was in my room, I heard the noise again, and I'm like, okay, again, I'm hearing things in my head. I think I'm losing it, or this dial tone represents something. And you guys know how I always say, like, I've never talked to Phantom on the phone. We've never met in person. Um, I'm like, what could this dial tone represent? Or maybe no. Um, I thought I was gonna say maybe it's a situationship dude wanting to call me again, but I didn't feel like unsettled. The wasp or beehive sound or whatever it was, that made me feel unsettled. This dial tone sound, I was just kind of like, what the fuck? Like, where's that coming from? What's going on? Um, I don't know. I think if he called me, that's probably what I would say. I would be like, is he really calling me right now? Do I even answer? He'll probably never call me. How do you not call anybody for this long? Whatever. As long as he still is able to send like long text messages that say extremely intelligent and awesome things, I don't care. I've never had the vaccine and still haven't had COVID. Phantom seems kind of weird. LOL, he is kind of weird, but I like it. Yeah, I've had COVID a couple times. It wasn't bad though. The flu was horrible. COVID wasn't shit for me. COVID was a joke to me compared to how I felt with the flu. The flu made me feel horrible. It took me out for weeks. uh, um, yeah, Phantom is kind of weird. It's funny though because it's like the more I get to know him, the more I'm like I need to keep talking to this dude because I need to know more. Anybody else, I would be like, fuck this guy. He's fucking weird. Won't even fucking call anyone on the phone. I identify as someone who had COVID, 3 negative tests, and still almost died. Are you sure you didn't have the flu? But yeah, even with COVID, like they're always like, oh, take a test to make sure you're negative before you can return to work or go to school or whatever the fuck. And half the time, the tests were coming out negative for people that were positive. My son's stepbrother had COVID. He was super fucking sick. They tested him like 3 times at the hospital and they came out negative. And then the fourth time is when it came out positive. And it was like, what's the point of these tests if they're not accurate? Um, Went to urgent care. Yeah, this last time my house was sick, it ended up being the flu. The only reason I thought maybe it was COVID was because my son was saying he like completely lost his taste, and I'm like, I think maybe the flu could do that too, but I don't know. That happens with a lot of people with COVID. Either they lose their taste or their scent. Um, yeah, one of the times when I had COVID, it was weird. I had drank an apple juice earlier in the day, and then I put it in the fridge, and then I took it out later and I sipped it, and it tasted like it was fermented, like it was old and bad. But I had just drank it earlier and it was perfectly fine. So it made my taste weird. And then I tried drinking a Coke, and I could taste like every ingredient in it. It was weird. It's like I didn't taste like one flavor as it being Coca-Cola. It was like I could taste like a bunch of different things. It was fucking weird. And then my taste went back to normal after like a day. And then another time I had COVID, I was I was trying to spray Febreze, and I'm like, I can't even smell it. To someone that wasn't sick, they probably would have like passed out from how much. Because I'm like, is this Febreze not working? It took me a minute to realize, like, oh, I'm sick and I'm not. My scent isn't working. But that only lasted for like a day. Like even my son, when he had COVID, he had a headache for a day, and that was it. My grandmother had a cough for over a month, so that kind of sucked for her. Um, I don't trust what the government dictates. Yeah, I don't fucking either, and it's scary how many people do. uh, Vera is not incorrect. Yeah, no, she's correct. She's not incorrect. She's correct. I almost want to be like, wait, are you saying she's incorrect? But you said she's not incorrect, so you're saying she's correct. I'm a little high off. I've only hit it a few times, but I'm already a little high, and I am kind of tired. So I'm like reading that, and it's a little confusing. A little. So how are you doing tonight, Dank Attack? I don't think I've ever seen you here before. Indeed, but yes, make your own choices. If we dismantled the government, we would run into a lot less issues with the government. I'm fine. Shorts send me to lives when I get bored. Yourself. Oh, so they put me in the shorts, right? But I never get to see what the shorts look like. And I don't even know like where the option is on whether or not cuz I'm not trying to make any shorts. It just puts me in them. So what does it do like in the shorts? Is it just like a short clip of me talking, or like does it just go to the live? Like how does that work? Shorts are child friendly reels, but you just show up. Yeah, no, I know what like shorts are, but cuz they're short, right? They're short. It's just like a shorter clip, you know what I mean? Like it It clips you live and then links to the live. Oh, but like what part is it clipping? Is because sometimes I say weird things. That's what I've been wondering about like the shorts. I'm like, I wonder what part like they're putting in the shorts. That sounds so weird. I saw yes they are, but it's your live. Oh, that was like at the beginning. What were we saying? Oh yeah, I think somebody told me to like stop talking or something. I heard COVID and thought I saw a cigarette. It's a joint. I haven't had a cigarette since 2014. I'll jam. Of course, it keeps going out, but whatever. Whatever. I'm back. You're back, Jay. You're back. Where'd you go? Why'd you leave me? It shows the exact moment you're talking and what you're doing. Oh, okay. To each their own. I stopped drinking in 2018 and still smoke. Last vice. Yeah, weed is my last vice. I never even liked cigarettes. I started smoking cigarettes when I was 18 only because I was doing drugs. And then when I quit cigarettes, I just started smoking more joints to replace the smoking. I never really cared much for like the nicotine. I'll be busy. Hey you. Ryan, hi. 7 a.m. here, just woken up. How you doing, Ryan? Oh, Ryan, I want to thank you again for the money you sent because I had my last womb healing today, and it was beautiful and it was good and I loved it. And it lined up perfectly. My final healing lined up perfectly. One, it's the full moon. Two, I mean, guys probably don't want to hear this, but I got my period. But females should know, like, when you get your period, that's also a time of releasing, not just physically, but like energetically. Um, so we got the full moon in Scorpio. I have a Scorpio moon. So I was like, oh, perfect. It's all lined up right around the time of my womb healing. And then cycles finally coming to a close with situationship dude fucking trying to hit me up and apologize and giving me the closure that I wanted a long time ago. Had to give myself closure. But I think we all know that, you know, even if we give ourselves closure, like there's still like a part of us that still fucking needs the closure from the other fucking person. Um, but sometimes we don't get it. Uh, but for me, at some point or another, they always come back around. They're always fucking sorry, fuckers. Um, yeah. So it was kind of like just like for me, like energetically wrapping up a lot of things, and the womb healing's awesome. It's like it's so funny. It's like it's she's like touching my shoulders, my chest, my stomach, my legs, and I'm just like, it's like the only time I get touched. And it feels so good. It's not even sexual. It's just, human contact is really powerful. Um, like when I do Reiki, I can do hands on and hands off. But for some people, like they should have hands on. Um, because that in itself, just the physical touch where there's no other motive other than a nurturing healing fucking motive. um so just to have someone physically touching you just out of channeling energy and caring, like it's extremely fucking powerful. um like I like even Reiki from a distance, I love doing it, especially like going into meditation and getting to see all like the fun stuff I get to see. um and it's great when people are like, ooh, like I felt what you were doing, and like we're not even in the same fucking place. It's like that's awesome, but at the same time, like it is important to be able to. I was gonna say do people in person, but that sounds a little inappropriate. Can you bend a spoon? Oh my god, you actually can bend a spoon. Um, you can check it out on YouTube. I haven't actually done it myself because there's a class for it. The guy that does the class, he also teaches the Arcturian healing method. I learned the Arcturian healing method. I didn't practice the spoon bending, but a friend of mine did, and she said she did it, and it was awesome. Um, I feel like I have like the spoon bending video, not the one from YouTube from because it came with the package for the Arcturian healing method. I feel like I have the file in my phone for that video. I probably should watch it and practice it and then come on here and bend spoons for you guys. That would be funny. You reading tonight? No, not tonight. Not tonight. I'm failing on that, guys. I'm sorry. I read some cards a little bit earlier, but I was just pulling on like the full moon energy. How are you doing, Laverne? Is there something in particular you wanted me to pull on? Wrap it up. Narcissists always come back. Yeah, of course they do. Yeah, because he's probably not getting the emotional support from his girlfriend that he needs. And, naturally, who's he gonna think of that could make him feel better? Me. Because even when he was being a cold-hearted piece of shit to me, I was still wishing him the best. Which just ended up making me like more like bitter for a little while. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to always be the bigger person. I just want to sit here and talk shit and be immature about it. And I did for a little bit. Like, the shit that I talked on here was probably the majority of the shit that I talked about him after everything that happened with him. Like, for the most part, like I didn't talk shit about him. I didn't, like posts that I put on social media, like I would talk about like my healing and, someone that had like really hurt me, but I wasn't like, oh, let me put his name on blast and be like, what a fucking loser, you know what I mean? I didn't do that. Um like on here, I talk shit to you guys. I was like, fuck him. He's a loser. Piece of shit. uh, but I don't want to have to hold back stuff with you guys. I mean, I know the whole world can see this, but like if I'm not gonna completely put myself out there like that, like I'm trying to like lead by example and like help other people that want to put themselves out there more and be more confident and heal and you know um and you can't inspire people to do those things unless you do them yourself. So I'm doing my best. I'll get better at it the more I do it. um and I hope it helps people. um be like X-Men, the movie next live. Don't do that. Tell them piss off. For real, tell them to fuck off. Life is too short. It's entertaining. Do a Mr. Bean and show the middle finger. No, I don't give the middle finger to people. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Um, I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, so thank you to Ryan for my womb healings. Woohoo! Womb healings! Uh, like, what are the chances, though? Like, Ryan, like, you happened to send me, like, pretty much the exact amount that I needed to get that. Like, when I was messaging with the girl and she said the price for the package for the three womb healings, because she doesn't do just like one, like you have to buy a package with her, because you know. And energy work, really, you should be buying a package. If you're doing energy work with anyone, it's not just like a one and done thing. You need to continue to do it because energy is constantly shifting, it's constantly changing. Um, I mean, you have an energetic field around you, and people come near it and they leave a fucking. It's like they leave fingerprints all over it. You know, you have to keep clearing that shit out and shifting shit, or that's when blockages happen. And then when we have blocks within our system, we end up with blockages in our lives around us. um but like, what are the chances, right? I'm messaging her and she said the price for it, and I fucking cried. I was like, oh, I'm too fucking broke, man. Like, but like, I really need this. And then Ryan randomly started sending me money. It was like the next day. And then and I think then you sent me money like a week later or something like that. And then suddenly I had all the money. I was like, oh wow. I I think I only had to come up with $5. Um, so thank you, Ryan. Uh, I'm finally like not like waiting for like the other shoe to drop or something, because you know somebody's doing something nice for you. And you're like, I'm used to me being the one doing something nice for people. Like anytime somebody does something for me, it's because I'm gonna owe them. So when somebody, well, I can't say that I don't even know, because I know you, Ryan. But I know you from here. Like you're in another country, so you know when somebody that like I don't like really know like that is gonna be kind like that. That's awesome. That's gonna come back to you, Ryan. But you have to be a good boy, Ryan. Don't fuck up your good karma by doing bad, naughty things. Are you still screwing dildos to your friends' cars? I don't know. I don't think that's bad karma unless like somebody was like really upset about it. You know? If they laugh it off, it's fine. Um, Ryan hits the spot. Crystal balls do work, people. Good morning, beautiful. No, I'm going to work, love. You. Oh, hi, Rasta. How are you? You're going to work. I hope you have a good day. I drew a whole pic of you, lol. Yeah, I remember. I remember. That was me. That was me. Ha 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 ha. No pints and punch ups or screwing dildos. Just building good karma. Yeah, you know, I like I I gave a girl like a $20 tip once on a $20 check. I felt really good about it too. I was like, yo, if I was this girl, I would be souped. I would be like, I must be the best waitress ever. She gave me 100% tip. But I was trimming a lot of weed around the time, so like I had the money, so I was like, fuck it. You know, it was a young chick. I was like, it's a weekend, you know. Let me give her a $20 tip. She should be out hanging out with her friends, not working. Or have you guys ever done the like when you're at a drive-through, you do like the pay it forward, like you like pay for your shit, but you also pay for the person behind you. I've had people do that to me a couple times, and I'm like, I wish I knew who they were so I could thank them. I'm gonna start taking down license plates when I'm at a drive-through, so I can hunt them down after and be like, "You had bought my food. Why, thank you." It's kind of rude that you leave and don't let me thank you. That's nice of you. I do sometimes. Yeah, I went to a restaurant the other day and I sat by myself and I ate and I got a Shirley Temple and like the Shirley Temple this chick made fucking sucked. It made me want to be like, I don't even want to give this girl a tip. But then I was like, she was nice and she was like on time. It's not her fault. Her Shirley Temple sucks. You know, maybe whoever taught her, it's their fault. I think she used like the soda water instead of like ginger ale or Sprite. I think she just, I don't know. It was just kind of eh. But she did put a lot of cherries in it. I love when there's a lot of cherries. I one time did that and dude ordered 5 double cheeseburgers. 5 double cheeseburgers? The fuck? Was he like by? Did you like look in the rearview mirror and he was just like by himself? Maybe he was gonna bring them home to someone. Feed his cats. The world's biggest order. He's ordering for like 15 people. Oh, it was so funny. My daughter was in the drive-thru with me one day, and the person in front of us was taking forever, and she's like, "Oh, what are they ordering? The whole menu?" Oh, she's funny. She's funny. She says some funny shit just like out of nowhere sometimes. I wonder where Tom's at tonight. And Katie. Um, Free burgers for the whole fire service. He had one lady in the car with him and just looked at me and threw up a sign. Kids are no filter. Oh man. That's a lot of double cheeseburgers. I mean, even if like I forced myself, I think maybe I could eat two. Maybe. But barely. I don't know. Ugh. Excuse me. That was inappropriate and rude. Non-alcoholic. What, the Shirley Temples? Yeah. I was thinking about opening a free drink store, open 24 hours, non-alcoholic. I love Shirley Temples. If you have them, I'm coming. And extra cherries, please. Yeah, I sat by myself and I had lunch. And I'm not the kind of person that like goes and just sits by themselves and has. If I'm gonna sit by myself and have lunch, I'm gonna be at home. I don't go sit in restaurants by myself. I don't go to the movies by myself. I don't do any stuff like that by myself. But try to make an effort to do things differently. Because I am such a hermit, and I know it's not healthy to hermit as much as I do. I want to open up a soup drive-through, soups and stews. Yeah, that's what you should call it, soups and stews. I just um I just heard what's his name, Will Ferrell, and what's that other guy, John C. Riley, you know, in Step Brothers when they're singing Boats and Hoes. I feel like we could like have like a commercial and we'll like sing about soups and stews, kind of like how they sing about boats and hoes. That is a great name, soups and stews. Come and get your soups and stews at our drive-throughs. Yeah, we could. Oh my god, we could totally be rapping in the commercial, like the Boats and Hoes video. Boats and Hoes, it's fucking hilarious. Tom, you're here! Oh my god, I love you! I was just asking, literally like 2 minutes ago. It's 1:11 on the clock. Well, not on, like on the time, how long I've been on. It's 1:11, an hour and 11 minutes and 11 seconds now. I was just asking a couple minutes ago, I'm like, where's Tom? And where's Katie? I was thinking about you earlier, Tom. I was like, I love that Tom calls me White Flower. Makes me feel special. I'm serious, maybe generate ad revenue. I just give up free drinks, almost like a Google search. Oh. And you can have like my live streams just playing on a TV screen when people come to get their drinks. Help the channel thrive. Good morning. Have a blessed day, beautiful. Thank you, Grey Wolf. You too. How are you? Who don't like free stuff? I love free stuff. We land in the free. Home of the brave. I mean, we're the land of a lot of things, home of a lot of things. White Flower, tell me, how has the universe been? It's been beautiful, Tom. It's been absolutely beautiful. Everything's gonna go my way. Everything, the universe is conspiring in my favor, and it's also conspiring in all yours. Just in case you guys didn't know. Now you know. I just heard Biggie. If you don't know, now you know. You know. I was really thinking about making a franchise. You should. You should. And then I'll tell people about it on the channel. I mean, even though my channel is still kind of small, but still, you know. Tech via money is old way. You should make your own cryptocurrency. What do you mean? You want some tomato soup? Well, you're in luck. If you want a coffee, we don't give a fuck. We got soups and stews. All the shit your mama made. Want some beef stew, mama? You got it made. Oh my god, Vera. I think you found your calling. Fuck that job you had. You need to make some soups and stews. And Jay will give away free drinks. Oh man. Oh my god. Dude, you know how psyched I would be if I turned on the TV one day and Vera was on there fucking rapping about soups and stews? I would be like, yes! All is right with the world. All is right with the world. I'm only wearing. Oh, we know what you're wearing, Tom. And we know what condiment you've got. You guys, if I ever meet Phantom, I mean, I'm not saying like right away, because like I would like to get to know him in person, but if I ever meet him, I'm gonna just like love him. I just want to like, you know, I don't know. Full moon means what? Full moon? Um, it's like a culmination. Something's like reached its peak. Um, and now it's time to release and let go and prepare to start a new cycle. You know, it's like letting go, tying up loose ends and letting go of the old and releasing it. Um, and then the new moon is in a couple weeks, and new moons represent new beginnings, planting seeds. And then over the 2 weeks after that, leading up to the full moon, the seeds that you planted are building up. Well, really, all right. See, here's the thing: we're having a Scorpio full moon, but it's not just like from. There's like different. There's like different parts of cycles when it comes to like the moon cycle. It's like, yeah, there's like the new moon leading up to the full moon is a 2 week period, but there's also that like 6 month period that you also have to take into account. Like Scorpio season was what, like 6 months ago. So when the Scorpio new moon happened 6 months ago, whatever seeds were planted then have been culminating, and it's been growing and growing and growing, and it's finally reached like full moon. It's full. I'm high, so I'm having a little trouble here. Um, the weed does make me a little slow and stupid, but whatever. I'm doing my best. Um, so we just had the new moon in Taurus, right? So Taurus is the opposite sign of Scorpio. So it's like there's that like 2 week like planting of seeds and the 2 week cycle of something culminating between that 2 week period. But then bigger picture, if we want to look at something bigger like a fuller cycle, we can go back to Scorpio season, the Scorpio new moon, what was happening then, because it's also connected to the full moon now. Um, yeah, I mean, I started live streaming in September, and when I first started live streaming, I was talking about what happened with Situationship Dude a lot. Um, so in Scorpio season, I would probably was still talking about him, but also talking about Phantom, and um, a lot's happened like since then, and even with fuckwad hitting me up now, like it's just like the timing's just funny. The timing's just funny. Like even times where like I've thought to myself like, oh, like right now is like a time where like people from the past are gonna pop up, and then like an ex will hit me up, and um it's just funny energy, patterns, cycles. Um it's like you can almost like, if you really start paying attention to how things have been playing out in your life, you can almost like really start to predict what the fuck is coming next for the most part. Um hmm. I actually sell excess breast milk from my cat. She had a litter a few months ago. Tom, I want a kitten. I, I want a kitten. Like I've been looking for a kitten. I actually wanted a couple cats, but I'm like deciding maybe I should just one. But I've been looking for a kitten. I can't find a kitten anywhere. I was gonna go to like the animal shelter and just adopt one. But I got so excited the other day. A friend of mine sent me, some girl had posted. She put a post up of all these kittens, and she was like, "Oh, this woman in my building has 7 kittens. She's trying to get rid of. $30 rehoming fee." I'm like, okay. So my friend sends me like the post, and because I told everybody on Facebook, I'm like, I'm trying to get some kittens like for me and my kids, like, and especially like I kind of like need an animal. I need something for comfort. So I was like, I kind of want a cat. I can't do a dog right now. I can't have that kind of responsibility. Um, Cats are more like self-efficient than dogs are. Um, so I'm like, all right, I want a cat. And so I see this chick's post, I hit her up, I'm like really fucking excited, and then like I even pick out one of the cats. She's like sends me like a picture. I'm like, yo, I want this fucking cat. Like, it was a boy, he was gray and white, and he had blue eyes, and he was awesome. I was like, oh man, he's gonna be my homeboy. So I'm like all excited, and now it suddenly like this girl's like, all right, well, you come before 8 o'clock, and I'm like, it's like 6 o'clock. I'm like, well, I can't come today. I can come to like tomorrow or the day after. And apparently, it's not a woman that lives in her building; it's a building that she like works in because she does home care. So she's telling me, oh, well, it's like this 87-year-old lady that like I work for, and I'm leaving at 8, so and it's just like, okay, so like I'm not gonna get this cat if I can't come there while you're working. Like, and she's like explaining all this after I explained to her, like, oh, my daughter's birthday's this weekend. She's been wanting a cat. I've been wanting a cat. This would be, and she's like, oh, that's awesome. And then she's like, well, if you can't come now, like, and I was just like, okay, well, let me know if the lady still has them after today. What the fuck? And then I'm just like, whatever. I don't even want to get a cat from this bitch. Fuck her. But yeah, um, I'm on the hunt for a cat, Tom. Why haven't you met him? Who, Phantom? Tom, LOL. Do it. Nothing promised tomorrow. I get it. A plus. I've ran out of weird sex things to do to my life partner. Can I have some greasy suggestions, Vera? My cat's nipples hard. I'm rubbing them hard. She puts in the yard. She's laying on her back so I can extract. Gotta get that kitty milk. It's cart kitty mac. What? Oh, Vera, did you ever hear? Did you ever hear about the clitty litter? Um, I don't even know if it's real. I think it is real. I think I ended up Googling it because one of my little sisters years ago was like going clitty litter. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, it's like cat litter, but it's. I'm like, wait, I don't understand. I wish I had my tablet so I could Google it right now. Clitty litter. Like, is it like a hoax or is it like a real thing? Oh my god, have you seen the shiwi? I want a shiwi so I can pee outside like a dude on a tree. Is that weird? A black cat? Oh, well, see, it's funny because I was telling my daughter, I'm like, I want a black cat with green eyes, and I want to name it Lilith. I wanted a girl. And then my daughter's like, I want a white one with blue eyes, and I'm gonna name her Shelly. But then I told her like, from what I was reading, 80% of white cats are deaf. So she settled on wanting a white and gray one with blue eyes, and now she's decided she's gonna name it Alice. But then my son also wants a cat, and he wants to name the cat Sphinx. So I'm like, shit, if I just get one cat, How am I gonna settle this argument between the children? Like, I'll settle on whatever fucking name or whatever fucking cat. um, but my son's been wanting a cat for years, so I can't tell him, like, you don't get to name it or you don't get to pick out the cat. And, you know, my daughter's, like, younger, so I don't want to tell her she can't name it. Oh my God. It'd be scarier to tell her she can't name it than to tell the teenager he can't. Oh, I'm getting a puppy. You're getting a puppy? What kind? Heard those ginger ones are crazy. Cats will do that. Dogs protect and alert you. Yeah, see, I would like a dog that could protect and alert me, but if I was gonna get a dog, I would need one like already trained, one that I could just open the door and it'll go outside, do its business in like one specific area of the yard, not all over the fucking yard. Um, my yard isn't fenced in. Like, I want one that's smart enough to like know to just go out and come back. I don't want to have to train it. If I'm gonna have to train the dog, then I need to be in the right headspace to do that, and I'm not. I'm not. So right now I'm like, I could do a cat. I can do a cat. Um, for me, I was always more of a dog person because like I hate when cats like want to just come up and rub up on you and you're like, get the fuck away from me, and they're like trying to purr and it's like, get away from me. But where I am in life now, I'm like, I would fucking love that. Like, please rub on me and purr. Vera, me, you, and White Flower participate in a mountaintop foggy three-way and make the seagulls in the chat watch you down. Oh. Those Norwegian forest cats are really cool. Glitty litter. I've heard that before. You have. Oh. Tom, I'm not sure what you mean. Come up with porn sites. I'm super into cream pies and cleaning trash up on the side of the roads. I like music loud and easy to sing along to. I like White Flower and long naps. I like raw seafood with lemon juice. I like me. Name the cat Egyptian lover. LOL. I'm unafraid of great beyond, curious about hell's room service options, sick of processed foods, and sad about lost time and poor choices. I'm happy the future is influenced by my design. I'm a Dark Lord. The future is influenced by our fucking minds. Our present, our past is all influenced by our minds and the way we perceive it. Life is what we make it by it being what we perceive it to be. I could see you with a lassie dog, rough collie actually. They have a good temper and super clean usually. I like pit bulls. But I also like pit bull mixes too. They're always cute. Um, I would want a short-haired dog. Even short-haired dogs, hair everywhere. Um, I'm also like I'm also like traumatized by living with my mom's dog, and not just from when she was staying here, like growing up with all her fucking dogs. Um, just dog hair everywhere on everything. Like even like wanting to get the cat, I'm like, oh man, am I gonna be annoyed with cat hair on everything? Probably. It better be an awesome cat. I'm gonna have to really love this fucking cat. Oh man. But like if I get a pet, like we need to vibe. If we don't vibe, like it can't stay. Like It needs to serve its purpose, and its purpose is to make me fucking feel better. And I'm still not sure what you mean, Tom, but wave. Rat terrier puppy. A rat terrier puppy? Ew, like the ugly ones? Is that looks like a rat? No. I only fuck to breed. I'm a creator of life, master of the sea, the primal human who happens to dabble in dark magic, energy manipulation, mental static management, a true voodoo doll enthusiast. No. Yeah, those Afghan dogs are nice. Google it. I'm gonna have to look it up. I wish I had my tablet so I could look it up now. I'm getting a new phone, guys. So I'm keeping this phone too though, so that way I'll be able to have the phone to like help me like read and hold in my hand instead of having the giant tablet. I am gonna get glasses at some point when I finally find an eye doctor. I wish I had the money just to have like the laser eye surgery, but cuz my brother had it, but he said it cost him like 5 grand. But shit, I wish I could just have them my eyes real quick and not need glasses. I also love Shelties. They're awesome and crazy. God damn, the internet brings out the weird ones sometimes. Well, yeah, it's the internet. Everyone's got access to it. Um, Sponge knob. I wish I was a dog so I could lick your face. Ew, I hate that. I hate that. If you were a dog, you still wouldn't get to lick my face. See, like, when I was younger, like, if a dog, like, licked my hand or a puppy, like, I used to love, like, puppy breath and stuff like that, but, like, uh, even just a dog's wet nose touching me just irritates me. What I enjoy about like a dog is like it like sitting next to me and bringing comfort and me petting it. I don't like it rubbing its fucking nose on me. I don't want it licking me. They fucking drink from the toilet and eat shit. Like I don't want them licking me. And I don't want to hear that shit about, oh, but they have the cleanest mouths. Shut up. Bulldog. Yeah, my brother has bulldogs. Well, actually, he's only down to one now. Yeah, see, I would love to have a bulldog. But if I was gonna have a dog, I would want one that could protect me and rip someone's fucking face off. You know? I wouldn't want like a dog that would like rip someone's face off when they shouldn't and then like I'm liable. Glasses, yeah, my dog never licks my face. She has respect, a true loyal companion. My brother had a bulldog, Sookie, and when I would watch their house, Sookie, I would wake up in the morning and she'd be staring at me, and she would just be like, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, are you talking to me? I was so sad when Sookie died. That was, I used to call her McFat Fat. uh, I hate dogs licking my face. I'm definitely more of a cat lick. I don't want cats licking me either. I would let Phantom lick me. That's about it. Then at least lick my face. Vera, do you enjoy the movement of your life, its trajectory, its current, its pulse, the throbbing circle of the space-time continuum? Are you happy, Vera? No, I'm not, Tom. Well, you're happy right now in this moment, right, Vera? Because you're here with us. Oh, and what's going on with the job, Vera? Like, did you like quit it? Like, or are you like still there? Like, while you're trying to find something else? I don't know why I'm putting the lighter in my pocket, because I need it out, because this keeps going out. I hope I can fall back asleep when I go in. That would be great. Ooh, I have a massage tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I had stretch therapy on Monday. That felt great. I had my womb healing today. Well, technically it's yesterday now. And then, um, in about 7 hours, I'm getting a full body massage. It's so nice. If you guys have not had a full body massage, like, treat yourself. I don't want to hear, I don't have money. Because when we want to go out for drinks or, go to the movies or stuff like that, go without that for like a fucking week and go get a nice full body massage. It feels good. It feels good. My sister-in-law's my massage therapist, and she like really she gets in there good. I quit, but I don't really want to talk about it. Okay, that's fine. Stay up till the sun rises. No, I don't want to do that. You get happy ending. No, I don't. No, I don't. I can give myself a happy ending. Ryan. Ryan's laughing. It's still lit. I was gonna go look for the lighter. I wish I felt like reading cards. What's favorite animal? Well, normally I would say a tiger, but I almost want to say like a lion. Like, let's say a liger. Is that what he says in Napoleon Dynamite? Dynamite. A liger. Cause tigers used to be my favorite, but then when I went to a meditation event, and went we went into a really deep meditation, and we like journeyed to like the lower realms, and I connected with a lion there. And even after the meditation, like, I could still feel the energy of this lion, and every once in a while, like, I could hear it. It only lasted like a couple weeks. I would hear this lion like every so often, and it was like, oh my god, that shit was dope. That was dope. I love lions. I wish I could just like sit in the jungle and like hang out with like lions and tigers and just pet them and snuggle with them. But they'd probably eat me and then I'd die. That would suck. Can you make animal noises vocal? No. Misfit, it's good to see you. Hi, Lively. How are you? Your favorite's a giraffe, Ryan? My favorite animal is a dog and a wolf. Ooh, yeah, I like wolves. My favorite is a zebra. Zebras are awesome. I love them. They're so cute, like when you go to the zoo. Ever see one of them, like, they wag their, like, little tail thing? Like a dog. Have you guys ever seen it? Her favorite animal is Thomas Riddle. Yeah, Tom. How could I forget? You're my favorite animal. You listen to Katy Perry, hear me roar. uh, did you know? Did you guys know? All right, hold on, wait, because you gotta give like reasons why these are your favorite animals. Like for me, um, like a large cat. I also, oh man, in a meditation once I saw a regular like spotted jaguar and a black jaguar, and they were like fighting, and then they like calmed down and like it, anyways, but they looked really cool. So like I've noticed like I really like when I connect with like large cats. So for me, like if I start to like think like, well, why do I like them? And my first thought is like, well, because they're like strong and beautiful. And then my next thought is like, and they could like protect me and keep me safe as long as like they don't kill me and eat me. You know, like the wrong one would devour you, right? So psychologically, our favorite animal and the reasons why it's our favorite animal is actually our ideal partner. So, like, when I learned that, I'm laughing to myself and I'm like, okay, so apparently my ideal partner is someone that's strong and beautiful that can protect me, keep me safe, and the wrong one will devour and kill me. So, there's some, like, psychology behind that stuff, just like your favorite color and why it's your favorite color also psychologically represents something. um I think it's how you view, yeah, how you view your personality. That one was an interesting one. Human is my favorite animal. What about mayonnaise? um Hold on. Oh no, wait, where was I? Skipping my writing. What's your schedule for coming on YouTube live? I don't have a schedule, Jay. Haven't you noticed? That's me. I'm a zebra. I wag my little tail, but I'm fucking bipolar. LOL. I'm bipolar too. Well, I'm a lot of things. There's probably a lot of things that I could be diagnosed with that I wasn't diagnosed with. Oh. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, borderline personality disorder, generalized anxiety disorder. So I'm just like a tiger over here with my stripes. Each stripe represents a different diagnosis for one of my disorders. Can you do a woof, woof, woof? No. Woof, woof, woof. That's the best you're getting from me. That's it. We are done. I'm not letting you spread any more mustard on me anymore. Oh no, Tom, what am I gonna do? What about mayonnaise? Human is my favorite animal. I got fucking bitten by a zebra at Warsaw Zoo, Poland. It had my whole shoulder and crunched it down. It was agony. My son was crying with laughter. Oh man. I'll drop you from my database and unleash the entity that I whispered about you to. You skipped my writing. What are you talking about? No, I did not. I like blue because of Crips. LOL. This lady yelled at me one time Left teeth marks for weeks. Don't trust her. Can you bark like a dog and meow like a cat? You bark like a dog and meow like a cat. A bipolar bear. If you don't have any sort of mental disorder, are you even normal? No, you're not. Everyone's got some kind of mental disorder. Quick but thick orgasm disorder. That's what I ended up with. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. I always picture the the dude from Madagascar. Madagascar. Is he a lemur? Right? I like to move it, move it. Tom, come on, LOL. Tom isn't coming on anything, Vera. Tom isn't coming on anything. What is that from? Um, Harold and Kumar. And he's like, come on, Dad. And he's like, Daddy isn't coming on anything. Oh, man. Lunch meat is salty, LOL. I think he's coming on a bedspread. No, in his belly button. Are you laughing, Ryan? Because you're like, that's where I put my cum. Oh, that's what belly buttons are for, right? I'm just kidding. Ay, 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 ay. 3 o'clock in the morning. I haven't jizzed in my belly button in a long time. Hope I'm not missing out. Yeah, a Batman bedspread. Catherine is missing out. I know. Where is she? Katie? Katie! She's probably sleeping. I hope I dream tonight. I hope I dream something good. Yeah. Your poor belly button. Oh my god, you guys. I had a fucking bat. Like, I always have bats flying like around my house, like at night. But like they stay pretty high up in the sky. But I had one like coming down, like I got a video of it. It was like circling like right above me. I was like, yo, please don't fly into me. But he was awesome. I wish like you didn't have to worry about rabies, because I would totally like to touch one. Is that weird? I wish I could touch a bat. What do you dream about? Hopefully about Phantom. I like when I dream about him. You know what's interesting is like whenever I dream about him, it's always really nice. And even times where like I've done meditations and I've connected with his energy, it's always really nice. Um, Back when I used to hang out with Situationship Dude and I would do like meditations, like it was always just like this, just like despair, like darkness, like just like toxic fucking energy. uh, but I didn't know like to trust myself enough at the time. My intuition was always like screaming like he's full of shit, you can't trust him, but like I had like no like evidence of that. So like it was just like I'm probably just, you know, thinking bad things just cuz guys usually suck. Like he's not really doing anything wrong. And then like when I did start catching him lying and catching him gaslighting, and it was just like, okay. This is bad. This is bad. How's that mockingbird research coming along? I was actually reading about them. I was like, wow, they really do. They copy they copy like all the birds that they heard. And they do a really good job of it. He ain't real. Who, Phantom? No, he's real. I saved a baby bat once. You did? You did? A friend of mine did once. She had shared it like on Facebook, and I was like, oh wow, like she's lucky she didn't get like rabies or anything. I had a dream once that I got bit by a bat. um, no one is perfect. Yeah, nobody's perfect. I agree. Um, you know what fucked with me the most about a situationship dude? Like, there's a really good person in there. It's just his unhealed trauma, like it causes him to act a certain way and treat people that are really good to him bad, and it causes him to lose people like me. Um, but he doesn't want to, like, when we used to hang out, like there were certain things like he wanted to work on and heal, but like the things he would need to work on and heal in order to change that type of behavior are the things that he doesn't want to face. So I don't know if he'll ever heal those aspects of himself. I don't know if he'll ever change that behavior. But I'm not gonna put myself in the fucking crosshairs for the sake of somebody that would throw me to the wolves and just turn their back on me like I was nothing. Um, but when I did talk to him that night, I did let him vent. He got to sit there and vent to me, and hear hear my advice and stuff for like a half hour. Um, and then I kind of just got quiet, because then it was just like it's so easy for me to just go back to the caring friend, but then as I'm listening to him talk about himself, I'm like remembering like how he ended up treating me, and how insulting and cruel and cold he was. Like, just like, and now like you're telling me that you've always been my friend. I'm sorry, but we have two very different ideas of what friends are and how they treat each other. And then he's telling me he doesn't agree with that. He thinks we both have the same idea of what a friend is. Like, you clearly don't know me. He's so self-absorbed. Like, he doesn't. But like I said, there is a good person in him. He does care about people, but he's so wounded that like he can only like carry that care so far, especially if he feels triggered. Um, yeah, I just I can't I can't drain myself trying to help him. I'll help who I can help. I'll help who is open to working with me, open to being honest and being, how do I want to word it? Vulnerable. He's not comfortable being vulnerable, but the only person in the world he can be vulnerable with is me, and I know that's why he's reaching out to me, because he's not comfortable being vulnerable, but he needs to be able to be that right now because he's hurting, and he's not comfortable doing that in front of anyone except for me, because I'm the only one that saw that side of him. So it kind of like, it kind of hurts me to turn my back on him, but I mean, you get what you give, you know? He turned his back on me and he was really fucking shitty about it. Um, yeah, it just sucks. It sucks. It sucks when there's like a really good person inside of bad behavior, you know? So it's like I can send supportive energy towards him, but I don't want to like actually talk to him. I don't want to act I don't want to like physically be support I don't want to be supporting him in the physical. I'll support him in the spiritual because that's who I am. Um but you have to set up boundaries. You can't let people do shit like that to you. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. And I've been fucked over by so many fucking guys. Uh I always forgive. I always forgive, but I don't fucking forget. I don't forget. Um I remember everything. I don't think he remembers everything. And he also doesn't know how much I know. He doesn't know how much I know about him and his girl. He doesn't know how much I read, how much I saw with my own eyes. So when he starts trying to like act like I don't, cuz he doesn't know what I know. So when he starts lying, it's like I don't even want to call you out and be like, "Oh, I know this and I saw this and I read this. I read your own words." You know, it's like why bother even calling you out? You don't want to admit it. All I need to know is that you're lying to me, you know. Um I hate when people lie. I feel like that's like the number one thing for me to not want you in my life, to not want to be around to help you is to be a liar because what's the point in helping you if I don't know what the fuck I'm helping? What's the point in helping you when I don't even know what's going on? You don't even know what's going on. Uh, Phantom sounds pretty hurt and without regret. Oh no, Phantom and Situationship Dude are two different people. I'm talking about Situationship Dude. Phantom's a nice guy. Situationship Dude. Yeah, earlier I was talking about how one's like Jesus and one's like Judas. Situationship Dude is a Judas. Phantom is a Jesus. uh, what a lovely target for the voodoo. Hold on, wait, what? Oh man. I saved a baby bat once. Congratulations. Here's a gold star sticker and a coupon to TJ Maxx. Um, Tom, you seem mad. In the 90s, I've been mental struggling, overeating, barely sleeping, or oversleeping mess of a human, but goddamn, am I beautiful. And you shouldn't have to be. Did he leave you at Walmart parking lot? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Phantom is a runt of a man. Phantom is a great man. Phantom is Lindsay Lover, Tom. Are you good enough for heaven? Ever lied or stolen before? Ever cursed, ever lusted or hated anyone before? Um, I'm great enough for heaven, and um, I'm there quite often sometimes, you know. And then other times I'm in hell. And I've lied, I've stolen, I've cursed, I've lusted, I've hated. I've done all the bad stuff. But I've done all the good stuff too, you know. Try to find the balance. Try and find the balance. Any person who shows you who they are, believe them. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Clark, we aren't all perfect. So happy to see you. Don't let him dump his trauma on you, though. Yeah. Dude creates his own trauma. Dude creates his own trauma. Like, alright, he's like the kind of person, like, literally everything going wrong in his life he has created somehow. I mean, really all of us, and it, but, like, how many times I don't know if I made him feel stupid a lot when I would do this, because, like, I'll call people out, like, when they're fucking up their own fucking life, and I'll be like, hey, no, look, you kind of did that. It's like, um, dude went to a wedding and was chatting with someone the whole time that he knew was working, a co-worker of his ex-wife's boyfriend, and told him, like, everything that was going on in his life, and then was telling me later in conversation how his ex-wife knows all his business and he doesn't know who's talking about him, and he doesn't know if it's his brother or his daughter or who's feeding her information. And it's like, dude, you just sat here and told me that you went to a fucking wedding with a bunch of people you guys both know, and not only that, but you were chatting the entire time with her man's co-worker, and now you're mad that she knows your business. Like, how, like, if I were you, the second dude was like, oh, I work with so and so, I would be like, oh, great, they're gonna go back and tell so and so everything I say. Instead, you just tell them everything that's going on in your life and don't even take into consideration that it's gonna get back to her, and then you're mad that she knows your life. And then he just kind of feels like an idiot when I start piecing together how he created his own bullshit. And it's like, who cares if she knows that you're sober? That's a good thing. Like, what are you mad about? It's just something to fucking complain about, and who gives a shit? Like, how are you gonna be mad at your ex-wife for going and finding someone else while she was still with you and not telling you that's what she wanted to do? And then you couldn't understand why I was so hurt. Even though we weren't dating, we were sleeping together. You knew I was in love with you, and you were going to look for someone else while my back was turned. And then you just, like, tried to disappear on me and act like that's not what you were doing. You tried to act like you weren't even talking to anyone else. So it's like you kind of, in a way, was doing what your ex-wife did. You know, you didn't want me to know what was going on because you wanted someone else. And now your life sucks. Like, you created your own shit. You created your own sucky life. So, that's how life works, guys. So go dump your trauma somewhere else, the trauma that you're creating, you know? What a lovely target for those voodoo doll campaigns of 2025. Phantom is the next target of the dark magic. If you make any voodoo dolls for Phantom, Tom, I'll not acknowledge you on the channel. I mean, you want to make some for Situationship Dude, then by all means. I'm not going to encourage you to, but I'm not going to tell you not to. But Phantom, I would take that very personally, and I would never talk to you again. Don't do that to our relationship, Tom. I love you. Um, um, Phantom is the next target. Dark Magic Alliance as the third born son of the Shadows. He is Class A. Fuck spiritually. It's too late. Like shit after too much Taco Bell. Tom, lol, don't. Keep good positive vibes. No, now hush, Jay blinks. I got convinced Vera to let me fuck some demons out of my manhood. What? Embrace. What, Tom? Once back, I offered like 10 girls to the same concert. What? Exactly. They expect emotional support out of the blue. Right. Well, I was there for him after his divorce with his ex-wife. We met, like, I had ended a 7-year relationship with my daughter's father. He had just left a 14-year relationship with his ex-wife. And I was like the perfect person to come into his life to make him feel better about himself. And then he just tossed me aside like nothing. And what was so insulting about it is, like, just admit that's what you're doing. You the whole time you're acting like that's not what you're doing. Like it I don't know. It's like you made it more difficult and more painful for me. Like just be a man. But, you know, some people just don't, you know, they can talk the talk but they can't walk the walk. You know, he's very like ego driven, very like I'm a dominant alpha male, like, you know, he can't be vulnerable, like he's got to be a tough guy all the time. um that's why it's like I would see like the softer side of him, and it's just like, dude, like it's okay to not be this tough man. But that's like a threat to the system for a guy like that to tell him that. They all liked the post on Facebook. Did they all go, and did you pull most importantly? Wait, who? Did they all go, and did you... Ow. Did you guys hear that? My shoulder just popped because I moved. That's what happens when you get old. Can you help me, Vera, remember that thing you do with the cream cheese frosting? Can you do it again? I'm feeling low. I didn't end up going, lol. That's funny. Who was it to see? All of them was easy. Women want what they know is wanted. Trey Songs. I don't offer my cream cheese frosting without vetting. Sorry, Tom. I don't really hate. I like people doing good. I feel a lot of people hate on me. Why? Who the fuck hates on you, Jay? You're awesome. The fuck? Or are you different in person? Are you weird in person, Jay? Like, who hates on you? What the fuck? I mean, I'm kind of weird. I'm weird in person. I'm weird not in person. So that was a one-time thing. You used me and set the bar so high other women struggle to live up to you, my Vera. I put fireflies in my butt to see if my farts would glow. Now I'm in the ER. Tom, what was a one-time thing? Tom, please explain. I've only ever talked with you here, and honestly, I have a hard time understanding what you're saying. That's because Tom says weird shit. You spiritually ruined me in the 6th dimension. I apologize. Situationship is a dirty dog. I feel men can love more than one at a time. I miss my old bus driver Patty shit. You know, yeah, it's weird. I wish I could just write him off as like a complete total piece of shit and just totally used me, but like I feel like he did have feelings for me. Like when I look back, like it's like I could feel it. He just would never fucking tell me how he felt about me. But it's like with your girlfriend, you can tell her how you feel about her, be with her. But I think I was intimidating to him. And like I said, he's very ego driven. I think someone that can stand in their power the way that I can is intimidating to him and his energy. And I think it's on one hand attractive, but then on the other hand, it's like, no, I would have to be more. I think, I think, I think, like, I'm not asking him to be more than he is, but I think my energy asked him to be more than he is. And I, I don't think I feel like subconsciously he felt like he couldn't live up to what he thought I deserved to have. Like, um, there's so many guys that you can just be like, no, he was just a dirty piece of shit, and it's like in a way, it's like, yeah, you're just a dirty fucking birdie, but like, you know, I do. I look back and like those certain moments where it was just like he fucking felt something. I know he did. I know he did. Um, but that doesn't mean we were compatible. That's another thing in relationships, guys. It's like you can have feelings for somebody. They can have feelings for you, but you might not be compatible. You know, you could be compatible in the physical realm, but not in the spiritual realm. You could be compatible in the spiritual realm, but not in the physical realm, you know? And you have to be aligned. You have to be on the same page, on the same timeline, same wavelength, same frequency. And I feel like the fact that I'm open and like determined to dive into the deepest and darkest aspects of myself to heal them, I feel like that brings my frequency up much higher than someone that is like, I'll face all the little things that have happened to me in life, but the deep dark ones, I never want to look at that. And he's one of those people. He never wants to look at that stuff. So that's when the shift happens. It's like when we met, we were both in the same place, leaving long-term relationships. We were both healing, and then when I started to shift past what he was doing, then I'm here and he's here. I don't even like to do that like I'm above him and he's below. So it's more like instead of us both being here, like he's now over here and then like I'm over here, you know? So it's like we're both still equal but in different places, you know? I feel like visually that's better than being like he's up here or down here, you know? Um, I miss my old bus driver, Patty. But yeah, what you were saying, Jay, about you feel like men can love more than one at a time. I feel like he did love me, but then I feel like he met her and I feel like he felt more um like it was less intimidating to be with her. You know, it was easier for him to put on his facade and his show and um but now that time's passed, you know, you can only keep up a facade for so long, you know, and then that's when the relationship starts to be like, it's like I saw all those things about him, like, and I was still, um, I know he's coming back around because I see all those things in him, and I was still open to caring for him, and he realizes that now and probably feels fucking stupid. Like, okay. But that's his life. That's his problem. But I do think he did care. I think he was probably torn, and it was easier to shut me out. And then when he was getting like cold and then like blame shifting, I think it was just easier to do that than to own up to what was going on. which is unfortunate because I mean, we're both in our late 30s. Like, let's be adults. Some take longer than others to grow. I I was just twerking. You were, Vera? I want to see. And men, does it clap, Vera? And why the twerking? Because I can. LOL. Hell yeah. I just burped. I'm sorry, guys. Excuse me. Damn, I'm like the situationship. Damn, want to send each other nudes and poems or just audio clips of inappropriate moments of our days? Yeah, I heard that. Pop, lock, and drop it. Hi, ZKV. People that are dusty be hating. We have to send it all via old school mail, though. That's my only rule. Tom, you and I have never done that. I like stamps and old songs. We're all weird. We are. I have girl made feel like the one, then I ghost. Oh man, ghosting is the worst. You can't do that to people. You can't do that. Especially like it's one thing if it's somebody like that um it's one thing if you're like ghosting like somebody that you had like one date with and you're like, oh no, I don't really like them, and then you just don't answer them anymore. That's one thing. But when you have had a connection with someone and you're aware that they've developed feelings and then you just like disappear, um you're a dick. You're a dick. um because it's really not that hard to just be like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm just not interested in you like that. Because then the person's like, well, am I ever going to hear that from them again? Like, did I do something wrong? Like, and when you leave somebody just waiting and wondering like that, like, you're holding on to their energy. That's not okay. It's not. You may not consciously be holding on to their energy, but you are. It happens. Yeah, but live and learn. Don't do it again, you know? Um, like, especially with the amount of women that have, well, even not just women, like, because women ghost men too. So the amount of people that have abandonment wounds, that's extremely triggering. And it's not just like for someone that doesn't have an abandonment wound, like they're not going to understand what that's putting someone through. Like, oh, okay, well, if somebody just stopped talking to me, I would just move on. Okay, well, for somebody with an abandonment wound, if they've grown an attachment to you and then you're just suddenly gone and then they don't understand what the fuck is going on, like, they're not just hurting from you disappearing, they're also reliving a childhood trauma and not real. Most people aren't realizing it. For me, I've like the whole thing with situationship, dude. Like since I've been doing the shadow work that I've been doing for a while now, I knew a lot of the pain that I was feeling was from the father wound, an abandonment wound. And then even when I was younger and my boyfriend passing away, like again, like it wasn't his choice to leave, but I felt abandoned. I felt alone. Um, so now if somebody like is gonna leave or disappear or is just gone like that, it triggers that. But since I'm aware of it's not just hurtful that it's happening now, it's also triggering something from then, I'm able to manage like how deep into the sadness I go, because when you're not aware of why it hurts so much, you just get pulled into it and sucked into it, and it can consume you. So while you're ghosting somebody and moving on with your life, they could be fucking stuck being consumed by something that you triggered when you could have just said, hey, I don't like you, yeah, that hurts, but at least, at least they know what's going on. So that way it's easier for them to heal, because if they don't know what's going on, there is a part that's always waiting. Like, are they going to come back? Are they going to fucking, you know? And they always do come back eventually. Did you come back around eventually, Jay, and be like, hey, sorry? I hope she was like, you're a dick. I know, Vera, that's why I'm asking. I genuinely thinking about your twerking activities. Thanks, Vera. Now I can't focus on dark magic. Thanks. I can see my ex saying same things. If I don't feed my voodoo dolls every 3 hours, they begin to reverse portal energy back on me and Vera. I'm rock hard, clap it just one more time. And direct the sound of the clap toward my frequency. I'm glad my white ass twerking is of good use. Do you have to some settle? Same frequency sounds good for real life is different. I could have sex with an apple pie. Anyone got some extra mustard? Tom, navigate away from me and into a dark forest filled with leaves of no color. Oh, that's depressing. Leaves with no color. I love in fall when the leaves are all changing color and they're like red and orange and yellow. It's so pretty. Did you key his car after I would have if I was a woman? No. The only person's car I didn't key it, I forked it. Um, this kid that used to hang out at my house when I was younger, he gave me a ride. I was like moving out of my house because I was fighting with my mom and my sister. And I told my mom, I was like, this fucking chick is a psycho. You either gotta throw her out or I'm fucking leaving. I don't want to live like this anymore. And my mom was like, I'm not gonna throw her out. I was like, fine, I'm leaving. So my friend gave me, well, not my friend. He was like one of my brother and my sister's friends. And he was always hanging out at the house. He gave me a ride. Um, but he, as I was bringing my stuff into where I was going to be staying, he had just like left my stuff like in the driveway, which was fine. But he was driving, he pulled off, wasn't telling me he was leaving, and he still had like my radio in the car. And so I started running down the street, and he fucking took the radio and just like tossed it out his window on the side of the road, and it still worked, but it was like all cracked and fucked up. And I was pissed about that. It was like, you can fucking wait 2 seconds for me to finish getting my shit out of the car. I wasn't even taking long. Um, but anyway, so when I went home to visit at my house, he had stopped by, and I went outside with a fork and I just started scraping up the side of his car. I was like, fuck you. And then he tried to spit on me. Uh, that was fun. I was like 15. That's just not my problem. My daughter says that song all the time. Then wrap it around a lamp post. Did you call and leave voicemails drunk? Wait, call who and leave voicemails drunk? My eyes are like starting to like hurt from trying to read. This sucks. I wish I didn't have to read. I wish like my phone would read it to me for me. Um, how far behind am I? Am I really far behind? Oh no, I'm not too far behind. Oh, that hurts my eyes. Oh, that was bright. That was very, very bright. Um, I thought Tom had you in the bag. Oh, man. Alright. I'm hungry. I didn't even finish smoking. Shit. I'm probably just gonna put it out, and I want to go to bed. I don't want to eat. But I do have the munchies now, so shit. Oh, man. What to do, what to do. I think I'll put the joint down for a minute. If I can. um, I've seen something how to deal with all the illegal immigrants. We have them catch all the predators, and we call an alien versus predator. You are BB hot. Thank you. You are hot. Thank you. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Never touch an American white woman's radio is the message here. Got it. Dude, oh my god. I used to have like Mariah Carey's like her entire like CD collection, and my son's father fucking stomped on it. I was like, Mariah, no! Oh man. Motherfucker. I can't even remember, why did he do that? I don't know. It wasn't warranted. I know that. I know that. Oh man. That was in like 2002 when her Charm Bracelet album was out. So I probably had like, what, like 10 albums of hers. And he just stomped on them all. It was like, what the fuck? My music, how could you do that? I can't remember. Like, did I do anything back in retaliation? I remember one night I broke all his beers because they were being loud in the house, and I was trying to sleep, and they left the whole fucking 30 rack in my room. And then I locked my door. I was like, fuck them. They're not getting their beer now because they're being ignorant. And they were starting to take the hinges off my door to take my door off so they could come in and get the beer. And I had a hammer in my room, so I was just like, oh yeah? Gonna take my hinges off, huh? And all you gotta do is tap on the cap with a hammer and the whole bottle just pops. So the longer they kept trying to take my door off, the more fucking beer bottles I broke. I had such a huge mess on my floor I had to clean. But it was quite satisfying. Maybe that's why he ended up stomping on my CDs. I feel like it was the next day though. It was the next day though. Yeah, because I probably broke them all and then went to bed. Like, stop taking my door off the hinges and I'll stop breaking your beer and you'll have some left for tomorrow. Oh, man. Yeah. I may be a girl, but I'm the alpha. Probably why situationship dude, like, he could pick that up off my energy. Yeah, no. She's more dominant than me. Go to bed, woman. Tell for Scorpio future how it will. LOL, my dad did that too. Remote control car stomped on it. Oh my god. I was pissed. He missed the Britney Spears CD, luckily. Oh my god, I love Britney. I love Britney, so I still jam to Britney. I don't give a fuck. I was a teeny bopper. I still am. Almost 40. Still teeny bopping. I love music. Shit. I mean, I've felt suicidal more in my life than not, so if it wasn't for music, I probably would have killed myself. Hey, cutie, let me get your number. No, thank you. No, thank you. I got the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. I pulled the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords earlier. But it was like the strength card was at the bottom earlier, and it was like somebody like, it's like they're trying to go after something but dragging their feet, but it's like they've made the decision to do something, but they're like trying to really have to pull themselves to do it, and this is why we've got the Ten of Wands. That's a lot of pressure. But we've got the World card at the end of the bottom, so mission will be accomplished under this energy. Whatever it is, whatever that means for whoever. Have you ever shaved your head? No, I haven't. I was going to back in 2013. A drunk driver had hit my mom, my niece, and my sister. And my niece, she had a brain injury, so they shaved her head to put a shunt in to release the pressure. And I was gonna shave my head in support of her, and I was like, "You guys, we should all just shave our heads for Nadia." I'm glad I didn't end up doing it though. Oh man. Like, even if I cut off like this much of my hair, like when I go to like touch it and go like this, and then like it stops like right here instead of coming down to here, it feels weird. Like I can't imagine like my head just being bald. You know? Like, I would be like, I'm like sad about my hair thinning. I wouldn't want it to like be just completely gone. That would be sad. um I'm just gonna scroll past some stuff. Um it's in description, yeah, but I mean, you can follow my social media, but if you're gonna message me nonsense, I'm not gonna answer you. You cute as fuck, what you mean? I'm gonna add you, see how I look. But like how you look doesn't matter. You could be like super hot. That isn't gonna make me be like, oh, I'm gonna talk to this guy now. Um, I mean, if you want me to pull cards I mean, I don't feel like pulling cards right now, but if you want me to read cards for you at some point, I would do that. Ooh, the World card just flipped out. It flipped out! Has to be a certain length. My hair, yeah. You know, you need something for them to pull, Jay. Not that anyone's pulling it, but I mean, I could meet Phantom someday. He could pull it. I don't. I won't. You won't. Oh, you won't. I mean, weren't you just asking me weird shit earlier? I can't see none. What's your Insta? It should be. Well, actually, no. It's not in the description box for the video. It's in the description on my YouTube channel. Because I didn't read your comments out loud, but you were saying, I will make your eyes go back. I won't let you down. Trust me. Then you're saying, let me get your Insta. I'm not going to talk to you if you're going to be messaging me about trying to fuck me. Because it's not happening. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Check me out. I'm not laughing my ass off. Alright. I'm going to have a dick pic in my inbox later. Dick pics are weird, guys. We don't like them. We laugh hysterically at them. Oh, man. You know, it's like, even if I had a man, like, I wouldn't want a dick pic. I would be like, just bring your dick over here. Like, why do I want a picture of it? I just want to see it in person. Not yours. I'm just saying, like, if I had a man. So, what you think? What do you mean, what do I think? You guys are so funny on here sometimes. Sometimes. To put it in a frame. Nah, I didn't mean it like that. You didn't mean what like that? When I said I would make your eyes go back, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, man. Where did I put the lighter? I found it. I found it. It says I've only been on for 41 minutes, but I've been on for long. Oh, yeah, it like said reconnecting at one point, so I'm not sure how long I've been on here. I think it was it like 1:30 or 2 when I came on? I can't remember. No, I didn't mean it like that. Ha, I see. You got jokes. I smoke weed too. I smoke carts. Have you ever been catcalled? Me? Well, it wasn't like catcalled. I've had people just come up to me and just randomly hit on me, which is always weird. It's always at weird moments. Oh. And you know who loves me? Old guys. Old guys love me. Oh, they just like talking to a young, pretty gal. Hold up, LOL. What's catcalled? Catcalled, like, you know, if, like, a chick's walking by a construction site and they're all, like, yelling, like, perverted things. Booty cold. Walking down the street and getting hit on. I mean, I was working in a store once. I just had some, I mean, the guy didn't, like, it wasn't like a drive-by hitting on me. He, like, stopped and was hitting on me. But it was just like, dude, I'm trying to work over here. And he's all like, ooh, look at your green eyes. You Italian? I'm like, fuck. How'd you know that? He's like, I know all about the gravy, baby. I'm like, ew. I'm Italian, but I fucking hate when people call it gravy. That annoys me. It's sauce. Gravy is brown. That way you don't have to call it brown gravy. You just call it gravy. And sauce is sauce. If it's red, it's sauce. Oh, man. My mom. When my mom calls it gravy, like it, it doesn't even sound right. It doesn't even sound like she's just like a natural Italian calling it gravy. She sounds like she's trying to be Italian, but she actually is Italian. But when she says it, it just sounds so fucking fake. I'm like, it's sauce, Mom. Shut up. I am the Dark Lord. I was catcalled by these women. It looked like they was fresh out of prison. Did you guys ever see, well, I don't know how many of you have social media, but like on Facebook, one of the like reels, it's like, if chicks like were catcalling like dudes. Oh, it's so funny. Good night, love. Good night, Tom. Sweet dreams. The birds are chirping. I mean, it's 4 a.m. where I'm at, so. Shit. I just want to be sleeping cozy in my bed. But I'm awake. Yo, what's up, Adrian? I saw you messaged me. Better not be a dick pic. I'll put you on my shit list. You up all night tonight. This was a good one. It was a good one? You think so? I don't know. Because I'm just like, what the fuck is that? That's my ADHD. Like, oh, what's going on over there? What was I saying? Nah, I don't do that. Sup? Just took a blinker. Oh God, fucking blinkers. For real, for real. My son does the blinkers and he laughs at me because I used to sit in my car and just like smoke blunt after blunt after blunt after blunt. And it like my lungs are fucked. Cause like anytime I try to like hit the car, like I end up coughing. I can't do a blinker. I can't even like do a halfway. And my son's always just like, just do it till, and like, you don't understand. Like, I literally can't. Like, I cough off of just a little hit off of a fucking vape. Um, so enjoy your fucking lung capacity while you have it. But keep in mind, you can fucking lose it. Because I used to be able to fucking smoke like crazy. And now I'm like, um, nah, I don't do that. What do I think about you? Oh, would you send me a picture of you? You want me to look while my face is on the screen? What if you're terrible looking? Then you're going to see me going. But then if you're hot, I'm going to be like, mm. But I'm still not going to like talk to you like that. uh, I can't take think in one go. Jay, the date would be you on the back of a Harley doing UFC fight. Uh, Tom said you were getting a voodoo doll, Adrian, you seagull. Oh no, you're making Tom mad, Adrian. He timed you out for 1.8 thousand. Oh my god, how many seconds does that? How many minutes is that? That's terrible. Sanker FF Gaming Channel says I love you. I love you too. Hello. Should we check out and see what Adrian looks like, guys? Oh my god, imagine if it is a dick. That would be terrible. I'm not gonna look. We're not gonna look. Adrian's probably like, fucking bitch. I can't even comment now. You're not even gonna look at how handsome I am. I mean, Tom's not cock blocking anyways. Jay's like, damn, Tom, no need to cock block, lol. Everyone's cock is already blocked anyways, Jay, so. I'm just like, hiya, hiya, hiya. Just knocking them all out of the way. They come from all directions, you know? You gotta just be on guard at all times. Do you guys ever, like, wonder what it's like to be a female? Like, what it would be like to have, like, all these, like, men just, like, being men? My daughter's father, he was laughing. He was he was like hanging out like at the strip club, and like some of the chicks that he like met there, he was like, I felt like a piece of meat. They should have been the one feeling like a piece of meat for being on the stage, but like the way he was being treated, he was like, I felt like a piece of meat. He's like, I can't imagine what it's like for like actual like females, like if I feel like this, like objectified, like pretty much flying dicks with wigs, right? We're all cocked out here. Cocked and loaded. Ready to blow. No, I'm no bitch. LOL. We ain't Catherine Jenner. Do you guys think he really wanted to be a woman, or do you think that was like part of like an agenda? You know, how they say like the elites like are in control of like everything, like even like celebrities and what it is that they're doing. Um, if there's like a certain agenda that they want to put out there, then they can like tell like a celebrity like, hey, like this is what you're gonna do, this is what you're gonna be. Because um, now suddenly, like how many like celebrities or celebrities kids are transgender, or just like suddenly like flamboyant, and like Sam Smith. You guys remember when Sam Smith came out? He was all like in suits, and he looked like all like proper, and now he's like bedazzled. I mean, I'm all for people being who they are, who they feel they are, who they want to be, but I'm not for the agenda shit. And it makes me wonder, like, Do all these people in the public eye want to be this, or are they being told to be this to create a divide, to create it's propaganda, it's a manipulation. Like even the whole pronoun thing. Like I'm respectful, like if I know somebody wants to be called something certain, but like then we got like people that aren't even transgender jumping on the bandwagon with the pronouns, and then like they go like hard for it, and it's like why are you going so hard for it when you're not even transitioning? I don't know. I know we rambled about all that one night on here, probably actually a few different times. Because like I always say, like with the whole pronoun thing, like why is somebody going to narrow themselves down to 2 or 3 letter word? Shouldn't you want to identify as something more than that? um why wouldn't you want someone to call you by your name? Why not just say, hey, I identify as Lindsay, call me Lindsay? What the fuck? you know I feel like it's propaganda to like manipulate and get people divided and fighting over something fucking stupid. It's stupid, honestly. It's stupid when it really boils down to what people are worth, and they're worth so much more than 2 or 3 fucking letters. Do you wish you had a dick? Yeah, I do. I would have sex with so many fucking girls. I would have sex with every girl that would have sex with me. Yeah. Like, their friends, their sisters, their mothers, but I wouldn't get in a relationship. If I was going to get in a relationship, I would be with just like one girl. But if I was going to do what I would do with my penis if I had one, I would just stay single. And I would catch like all the diseases. I would catch them all. Oh man. But I would at least have the decency to let people know like I'm a dirty birdie and I got all like I would be like an honest like dirty man. Oh man. Oh shit. I'm gonna get off of here soon, guys. Is this the Kardashian dad? Yeah. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hey, Neo guy. How are you? It's an extra large finger that gets hard like a muscle but sensitive like a tongue. uh, oh, thank you, Neo guy. You're looking lovely as usual as well, even though I cannot see you. I just know, though. I just know. I'm like psychic sometimes. I identify as Donald Trump. Me too. Where's my fucking billions at, bro? I identify as a brick, only been laid once and hard all the time. You need to get laid. You're a riot. I don't need to get laid. Shit, if I was getting laid, I would be getting laid and I wouldn't be on here with you guys. You guys should be happy I don't have a man to, you know, do things with. You think this is a Pokemon? Catch them all STDs. It's like, guys, like, I get it. If I had a penis, first of all, not only would I have sex with so many girls, I would jerk off, like, all the time. I would have so much fun with it. I would swing it around. I would do that thing where I, like, slap it. You guys slap it on your thighs? You like, whip it from side to side. Oh man, I would talk to it. It would be my best friend. I would tell it everything. Oh man. Instead, I just got this boring old vagina. Just an empty hole. It's just a void. What the longest you got laid for all night, a day or two? What? Oh man. I was talking about sex with Phantom. I was telling him, I was like, oh man, it's been so long. Like, I would probably just make a fool of myself. I'd end up crying. Then just have like an awkward ride home. Like, oh man, I should have just stayed unlaid. Oh man. The longest you've had sex is 15 minutes? Is that what you're saying, Jay? Start humping lampposts and playing cock baseball. That's kind of. No, I don't believe that. You've done it for longer than 15 minutes. If that's the longest you've ever had sex for, that's unfortunate, Jay. But I don't believe you, or I'm misunderstanding what it is you're saying. No, I'm completely opposite of that. Hours. It only takes a minute, girl. I'm opposite of 1 minute, man. Oh yeah. See, it's like sometimes like it's good to have sex for a really long time, but then other times it's like sometimes you just it's nice to have a quickie, you know? Um I'm not having any of it, but as long as somebody's enjoying themselves, I'm hoping you guys are at least getting laid and having a healthy sex life. Mine mine's mine's still healthy. It's just with myself, that's all. Yeah, maybe next lifetime I'll come back as a dude. I'm gonna have a big penis too. Oh. All right, I'm gonna get off of here, and I don't know. Hopefully, my child will sleep at a normal time tomorrow, and I'll feel like being at my desk tomorrow because I really want to pull like a really good, thorough card reading because I haven't done it in a while. I haven't even done it offline. I really want to get back into the cards, but not like, I don't know. Okay, have a good morning. No, it's going to be a good night. I want to fall asleep before it gets light out. It's going to start being light soon. Oh no. Shit. All right, I'm going to go in. I'm going to try to catch some Z's before I got to be awake, but I do have my massage today, so that's awesome. Again, reminder guys, if you haven't had a massage, you should go fucking get one. Like I'm paying $70 for an hour. That's not bad. That's not bad for somebody to rub your whole body down, especially if you have somebody that does the deep tissue. Mm, you should do it. You should do it. You owe it to yourself. Um, it's light out already. LOL. A little bit. A little bit. Um, It was good to see you and all. I know it was good to see you too. It was good to see all you guys. I'm so glad you guys all came in. I wish Katie had come in at some point. Maybe she'll be here next time. And oh well, rub you down deep. Oh yeah. Um, but I love you guys. Thank you everybody for joining in tonight, and I'll be back soon. I'm sorry it was like 10 days since my last live. I wasn't planning on fucking pink eye all week, and then I wanted to come on like a couple days ago, and but then I was like still processing like the whole thing with situationship dude, and I was like I clearly need to take this time to myself, especially since the night he was messaging me, Phantom's messages didn't come through. I feel like the universe was like, you need to like, you know what's weird? Before I go, I kind of want to just say this. Um, it reminded me of, you know, they say after you die, you go through like a life review. You kind of like you see like your life from beginning to end over and over and over again, so you can like really like process and integrate it. Um, and that's kind of what I felt like was like happening. Like, you know, like I said goodbye to him and I forgave him. Um, but like then like my entire connection with him from beginning to end was just like playing in my head over and over and over and over again, like the good, the bad, um the pain, the happiness, like everything that I felt the entire time and everything that I learned from it all. And that's why it was making me think of, oh, this is what it must be like when we die, but only instead of just like one relationship, it's like all the relationships, all of our connections, every experience we've had, like we review it all and we get to see everything from full view, like all the way around, like full perspective. um I don't know, I just felt like sharing that before I go. Just so if you guys are ever like going through like, you know, you feel like something's coming to an end but it's replaying in your head over and over and over and over again, just know like that, like you're trying to like integrate what's happening. um you don't have to get like pulled into feeling like shit about it. You just allow yourself to integrate and process and give yourself the time and be patient with yourself. um I could have tried to force myself to come on here, but like I knew like you gotta process. And then but then I'm like pulled because I'm like, fuck, I haven't been on, it's been so long. But always remember, you have to do what you need to do for yourself first and foremost before anything else. So that's what I'm gonna do. I hope that's what you guys do with your lives. And I love you all, and I appreciate you all so very much. And I wish I could say exactly when I'm going to be back, but then I'll be possibly lying, or by chance I might not be lying. So so I'll just leave it out. I'll be back soon. I love you guys. Bye.